Okay. Good
Yes, yes,
afternoon. How
yes.
how has your day been so far?
Good as usual, going on the usual routine. But I'm
Uh,
really extremely excited to talk to you today, to meet you today. I've been trying since long time, and then I've been regularly watching your videos. So I was very keen to connect with you. So at last today we are meeting, and this is really exciting to me.
Nice to meet you too. So tell me more about yourself.
My name is Yashashwini, and my as far as my educational qualification, I'm a BA LLB graduate, and then I went on to do my masters in English from Karnataka Open University, and then I got an opportunity to work as a spoken English teacher in a school in Bangalore. And then I also worked in some institutes in Bangalore as a spoken English trainer. So, but at present, I'm just a homemaker. I had to quit my journey as a spoken English trainer due to some unavoidable circumstances. So maybe I'll try to continue my journey as a trainer. So before that, I
Hmm.
just wanted to gain some confidence and courage, at least by talking to trainers like you. So, that's why I really wanted to connect to you.
Yeah, I understand. So how long has it been that you've stopped working as a trainer?
It's been more than 12 years since.
Oh my God, that's quite a lot of time, right?
Yes, 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 yes. uh,
Uh, your confidence must be a little bit low now, right? Because when
yeah,
we stop something, again try to do something, we don't have that confidence that we will be able to do it again or no.
yeah, true, true, true. It really takes a lot of courage to get back to that confidence level and get back to that routine also, because once
Yeah.
we are out of that routine, we get busy or engaged with our household work and all that, and then once we are into that, we get down to or settle down in a comfort zone. So to
Yeah.
come out of that comfort zone is it takes some time, and it takes some courage
Yes.
also.
Yeah, yeah. Also, times have changed, right?
Yes,
Maybe the standards that we had 10 or 12 years ago, standards might have changed. People might
yes,
be expecting something more.
yes, yes,
So we
yes,
are always skeptical about it.
yes, yes, yes. That is true. And then the change in technology also. So
Yeah.
the emergence of YouTube and all this virtual technology, I think.
Yes.
I'm a bit, I lag behind in this. So to upgrade myself with the technology and the present circumstances, maybe it will take some time for me.
Yeah, even I was zero at technology. So I
Uh,
myself cannot believe I run a channel now.
yeah, yeah,
It will take time, but you can learn.
yeah. And you being a computer science, you were a computer science graduate. So I think, at least for you, this journey would be easy. But for us,
No, not exactly. But we used to do something else with the system and starting YouTube, and it's same like you. Even I have like more than 10 to 12 years of gap.
yeah.
So after that, starting, I've never touched a system all this time. After
uh,
that, touching a laptop and going to technicalities of how to start a channel, how to record a Zoom meeting, Skype meeting, everything
Yes,
was from scratch.
yes, 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 yes. I haven't, ventured into such as of yet, but definitely, maybe with some support of from my children, I would like to do something like this.
You could, because there are a lot of people seeking to learn English, but
Yes,
not everybody is capable enough to teach. But when we have that knowledge, we should definitely impart it. And I would also recommend trying to learn using Skype or Zoom, because online training is in trend. So way
yes,
more easy for the trainer as well as the learner.
Learn it.
There might
Yes.
be physical things as well, but after being a homemaker, it's quite difficult to go out of home,
Yes.
traveling, especially in Bangalore, and joining some institute and teaching. That's
Yeah.
a tedious task.
Yes.
Uh,
Yes.
Travel somewhere, join, and physically be there to teach. But just imagine sitting at the comfort of your home and connecting and teaching people online. So it
Yes.
is a very nice opportunity. I think you should think over it.
Yeah, yeah, sure, sure, sure. I think for this, for me to, start this, journey and asking for a session from you, was, it took a lot of time and courage for me to approach you itself. And then
Hmm.
now I think once I got this opportunity, like, I would like to continue with this.
Yeah.
So
This,
that's
this
it.
is kind of an icebreaker. People who have not done it before. Once, just it requires courage of one step. So once
Yes,
you
yes,
do that, it will liberate you. You
yeah,
will
true.
like it. You will
Yes,
become free, more
yes,
accepting.
yeah, yeah, true, true, true. That is very much true. Yes.
Mm. So what do
Okay.
you do? What are your hobbies?
As of now, I have not, I'm not into any hobby as such. But of course, a little bit of reading here and there, and then a little bit of, browsing the net. And then I'm a little bit busy with my household work, and that's it. A little bit of gardening in the evening time. That's it. That keeps my day busy.
Mm. And do you feel that you have lost touch of English, like after being a trainer? What do you
Yeah,
think?
yes, definitely. As a trainer, when I was training, we used to use, as I'm from Mangalore, I'm from Karnataka. I used to teach. It's most of the time it was translating Kannada to English, and that kind of translation. And to communicate to my students, I had to talk in Kannada and communicate to
Mm.
them in Kannada. Otherwise, just speaking to them in English wouldn't. I mean, it wasn't sufficient, or I don't think all the students would be able to understand. So, to communicate and to connect with them, talking to them in their mother tongue was very, very essential to me during that time. So now maybe the time has changed, and maybe the present generation, they can understand English easily, or maybe I can connect to them, talking to them only in English. But yeah, then back those days, I had to use their mother tongue to connect to them itself. So,
Mm.
to get to a one-to-one connection, also the mother tongue was very, very essential those days. And definitely because of that gap of 12 years, and then at home, yes, I do talk to I do talk in English with my children. But other than that, the communication is always in our mother tongue. So
Yeah,
because
yeah.
of, yeah, because of that, my fluency in English has dropped, and I can say definitely dropped. And then
Mm.
sometimes I just get stuck, thoughts don't flow, and
Yeah, yeah.
then yeah, even my words,
Mm.
you get stuck while talking. So maybe, a little bit of practice, talking and communicating, that
Mm.
may help to just sharpen my skills, maybe.
Yes, but your English is intact. Obviously, you have worked as a trainer, right? So it doesn't go anywhere. Once
Yeah.
you, for example, if you learn swimming and you're perfect in it, maybe after many years also that talent is there within you. So
Yes, yes,
likewise, you've learned English so well, so it is still intact. And maybe in your learning journey, when we are still like beginners or intermediates in our learning journey, if we give up that practice midway, that time it is very difficult to cope up again. But after being a trainer and taking a break, of course you also told that you have been in touch with a little bit of reading here and there and talking to your children, so that the thing is already there within you. You just have to realize it.
yes, yes. That is true. Language, the basic language as such, or the basic vocabulary is not a problem with me. I can manage with it. But maybe now, if I have to think of, using some, good vocabulary,
Mm.
improving language, and then using a little bit of the higher level of English. That may that may need a lot of practice from my
Mm.
side. And then another thing is just communication itself. Because at home when we are talking, it's just a few words. I talk to my children, just it's not that, the communication or the way we talk, it's not that, it's not at a length, or I don't talk on a particular topic, or it's just casual talk. But maybe if I have to, start teaching, or communicating with another person, then maybe I'll have to get the subject knowledge also. I'll have to improve my knowledge on the particular subject or a topic, or whatever it is, so that
Mm.
communication should go flow easily. So maybe I'll have to work on that.
Mm. Also, what people expect nowadays is
Yes,
different. They do
yes,
not
yes,
expect just normal English, basic English.
yes, yes,
They need
yes,
modern English, fancy words. They want to use idioms. So
yes,
expectation of people has increased. They want to
yeah,
be like native speakers, how
yes,
they talk,
yeah,
slangs and everything. They want to incorporate that.
yes, yes, yes. Yeah, that is, I think that is a fancy kind of a, the present generation. What I'm seeing is, like, they want that, a little bit of, it is a bit of fancy. They are fancying such a native accent and slang and all that.
Mm.
As far as, English, communicative English is concerned, I think the basic English is sufficient for communication
Yeah.
purpose.
Mm.
That is true. Uh, so
And
that's it.
beautiful. Basic English is beautiful. When you
Yes,
listen to a person talking, basic vocabulary, basic
yes,
English, it's so soothing to hear because you are able to understand every single word and at
yes,
a quieter pace. It is not very fast. They're not
yes,
merging words and talking just to make it fancy. It's slow, it's beautiful, it's nice to hear.
yes, definitely. I absolutely agree with you. Uh, yes, maybe the present generation, they are exposed to the outer world more than us. Yeah, and because of the, virtual world, they are more
Mm,
exposed to even maybe the native speakers and all that. I think we hardly connected with any native speaker, or we haven't spoken to any native speaker. We are very much satisfied with our Indian English, and I think that is sufficient. But maybe the present generation, with a lot of exposure to the outer world, uh,
mm,
they want to, learn, better vocabulary, and even better words, and all that. So
mm.
yes, that may be the need of the time, that I should say that. So,
And also, there are so many resources nowadays. It
yes,
is
yes,
not limited to just some institutes teaching you only spoken English, starting
yeah,
from classes, the old schools type.
yes,
Now it
yes,
is way more advanced, and there are so many resources for them to
yes,
learn from. They will
yes.
expect more.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. That is true. Like earlier, we used to concentrate more on grammar part, and
Yeah.
the parts of speech, the grammar side of English, and then you start communicating, usage of grammar, and then framing sentences and all that. But
Mm,
nowadays, I think it's more of communicative English, and then it's yeah, that part, I think the present generation would be interested in. And
mm,
especially now, when they are expect to take up jobs in some
yes.
corporate sector and all that. I think
Mm,
their communicative part of English is, I think that is essential. So
yes.
yeah, so
And they talk clients who are from different countries. So it is
yes,
also the need of an art to be able to understand accents, different accents.
yes,
So nothing wrong in it.
yeah, yeah,
Mm.
true, true. That is. Yeah, because as of now, their job also may need them to communicate with foreigners and people outside India. So the
Mhm.
accent may does play an important role, I think so, nowadays.
Yes.
Okay.
So did you also study from your childhood? You studied in English medium?
Yes. I from my first standard, or maybe even earlier, our kindergarten schooling was from English medium up to my graduation and all that. And since I studied in a convent, so it was a very strict environment, similar like you, as you told that we strictly had to talk only in English in our school, and then we were even fined 1 rupee or 50 paisa if we we spoke our mother tongue. So
Mhm.
that part of talking in English was there since maybe since our kindergarten days up to our graduation level, and yes, even during my law college LLB days, even then communication was always in English. Hardly we spoke in our mother tongue, especially in the school and college. So I think that played a very important role in our, building this our English skill as such, our communication level. Uh, yeah, that's it. And then, of course, I was also at home. My dad was similar like you. My dad was very particular about we communicating, talking to each other in English. So he used to communicate or talk to us in English most of the time. I have a younger sister, so we used to talk in English only during our school and college days. So
Mhm.
the foundation of English was quite strong from.
Yeah, before I ask you anything else, was there any question you wanted to ask me?
Uh, Actually, my main intention was, that's it. I just wanted to, uh, how I could improve my, communication, especially. Because when I'm talking, that little bit of nervousness is still there in me. So to one is to overcome that, and then secondly, just to improve my vocabulary and have a easy flow of thought. So I just want to work on that. So if we could discuss on that particular thing or something like that.
Sure, sure. Yeah. When it comes to communication skills, you always need another person to talk to. But when you want
Yes,
to learn English, it can be done alone as well. So for communication, people around you won't work. Like you
yeah,
cannot talk for a longer stretch with your children or your family members.
yeah,
So the best way nowadays to connect is through YouTube.
yes,
Like there are so many people having YouTube conversations. So you
yes,
choose whom you want to talk to because you're already at a good level of English. Your English is quite good. So you can talk to people, fluent speakers who also have their channel. So that
yes,
will give you confidence because everything is there. You have good knowledge of it. You have good fluency also. I think little bit self-doubt and a little bit of confidence you need at this point. Communication will come when you, as in how you indulge in conversations on different topics, or if people keep asking you some different questions and you are able to convey your thoughts properly with them, that will give you confidence. So you have it in you, you just have to discover it.
yeah,
And to learn advanced English, you can read the newspapers. So
yes,
the lot of good words are used and quite complex structures are also used. Or you
yes,
can listen to interviews of celebrities because they always have up to date vocabulary when they are talking in their interviews. So it is very beneficial in a repetitive mode. Keep watching I think you can watch a TEDx talk or you
yeah,
can watch some English speeches of celebrities or interviews and you have to read the newspaper.
yes,
So that update your English to this generation. For the communication part, try to talk to a lot of people.
yeah. Maybe I'll have to start communicating. I mean, connecting to people on YouTube also. Maybe if I can select a particular topic, prepare on that, and then talk or communicate over YouTube or something like that. I think that would help a lot, because maybe once I remember your suggestion where you told to write down, whenever if you want to prepare on a particular topic, just write down the points and then prepare. So maybe once I start getting down to writing down things and then communicating or talking, so I think then maybe the thought flow or the flow of the words also will come easily, and maybe then that will improve the subject knowledge also.
It will, definitely it will. Also, you will remember when you're writing something, it is better than only thinking about it. You think
Yes,
about it, and nowadays our memory power is so weak that we don't remember in seconds what was I thinking. That is happening with us nowadays. So
yes,
when we write down, it is better than only thinking about it. You will
yeah,
remember a little bit longer.
yes, yes, true, right. Okay, that's it.
Okay, then. We can wind the session. If you don't
Yeah,
have any questions, we can wrap up.
yeah. So other than that, I don't have any questions. Okay, it was really
No.
great talking to you, and I think this was definitely a confidence booster for me. And definitely, I'll try to connect to you some other time. If you are free, I'll try to connect to you some other time. And thanks a lot for providing me this opportunity to have a session with you. Thanks a lot.
You're welcome. Good luck and don't stop it at here. You can explore more and you can definitely do more. Okay, good luck.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Bye
Bye.
bye.
Bye bye.